Shalom Aleichem everyone, my name is Nirdak and today we're back on our adventure through the ABC murder thing. What? Where are we supposed to go? If not through there. Okay. I've completely... Right, wrong thing. Go home. Oh. So we just walk this way?
Or wherever home is.
I have absolutely no idea.
Did you take the taxi?
Try clicking on that. Maybe I need to... Wait. Well, now I'm... Sure!
To Whitehaven, please.
Sure. I'm pretty sure it's Whitehaven, not Whitehaven. Whatever. Anyway. Do a thing. Do a thing. Maybe see a fair.
Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe one or two details.
Details. Ah, mon ami. The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Of course.
Excuse me?
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
Why
A revolver?
is he
But Poirot,
being
what are you
armed?
afraid of?
Trust me. It is important you carry a weapon for this meeting. I will lend you mine.
That is not a good
What
sign.
about telling me what you have in mind?
Yeah.
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait one moment, I will bring you my weapon.
Yeah, it's just gonna make him nervous.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Okay then.
Why didn't he have his gun on him this whole bloody time?
I mean that too. So I'm guessing you're what I'm looking at.
Churston, Devon, population 500 inhabitants. Hourly of trains. London, Churston.
Oh my gosh, I don't care. It's too much info. Not enough that matters to me.
Hastings' photo album. He is very proud of his bag.
Let's see. At least two cask things. That was a tiger, and then I missed what was the last one. Do we go this way? Is that the door out? Where would one keep their gun?
In a pocket?
Well,
Or in a drawer?
The
Smart
white
onion.
ammunition
Oh, hey, cool.
are blank cartridges. The others are real
Let's
bullets.
grab the real ones.
so wait, we wanted the white ones?
The revolver is loaded with real bullets.
Oh!
I still have time to choose blanks.
That's good.
Oh! Oops!
Nope, that's
Oops!
good.
No, real ones. I mean,
The revolver is loaded with blanks. I still have time to choose
Yes,
real
let's
bullets.
choose real bullets.
no.
Yes.
No, we're not trying to actually kill anyone. I'm pretty darn sure this is a scare tactic.
Yeah, we should have
I
one.
hope it's a scare tactic.
You're gonna die because you didn't get real ones.
Maybe.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Nah.
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait one moment, I will bring you my weapon.
I brought you a weapon! No, I didn't. It's in my inventory. Take your weapon. My weapon. The weapon.
Voila,
Whatever.
I entrust you with my weapon. It has hardly been used, it is almost new.
Then why are we giving it to him? Why do we have one at all? Cool. Now what? Answer the telephone. Telephone's this way. I also don't hear it ringing at all. Is it a magic telephone? Does it only ring when you pick it up?
Chief Inspector, is that you?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
He always knows who's it.
Sorry, but we haven't found anything.
Yeah.
Have you checked the typewriter?
And the packaging, the letter, and the ribbon reel. We've only found prints left by Cust and his landlady.
Well, never mind, I shall make do.
So, are you still
Interesting.
going to hold your meeting?
Of course, Chief Inspector. I can hear my guest coming up the stairs.
What is this meeting? I assume it's going to be
Why have you brought us here, Mr.
all the
Poirot?
victims.
Since Cust's arrest,
No,
I
the
thought it was all
victims are
done
dead.
and dusted.
No,
These are
sorry,
the
the
grievers.
Miss Cray
yeah.
formally identified him, as well as Miss Ballard.
Yes, and the stockings he saw drove the same brand as the ones found at my aunt's.
Her mouth
This is all true.
barely
However,
moved at
the
all.
case is not closed if some questions remain open. And one question is, why did the murderer send me his letters? Why did he challenge me, Hercule Poirot?
I
Perhaps
did you
he
bring
wanted
them all
to
there
play
for
with
that?
you, to taunt you.
Xenophobia? Maybe he didn't like you because you're foreign.
Huh?
I may be wrong, but maybe by provoking you, he was looking for glory?
And if
All
he's
these
very
theories
proud of
should be
himself,
studied.
that one seems the most likely, really.
Let us now
But he
try
didn't.
and get
He
our
was
brain
thinking-
cells
He was
to work.
confused and didn't even know if he was guilty.
Yeah, and that does not sound like the person at all. Make a mistake. I always hated that. Always warned about his murders. Wait, no. The question is, why did he make a mistake? Challenge. Error on the address, cause that's not why, that's what happened. Glory. Inferiority. Yeah, it would be well known. Maybe that one. Price. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Try that one. No, change it with the other middle one.
That one?
Yeah, anything
And
with
then, which one? This one?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it'd be. Let's see, so why did he make a mistake?
And the
Has it
address.
wrong. And the address caused it to be late. It's well known. I think this one's the wrong one. Maybe not. I don't. Maybe that one? Could be that one. Do you think the fact that he was warned
Yeah.
and the fact that it was late? Maybe the fact that the body was still warm. I don't know. Problem is I know if I try to clue, it'd be completely useless. Well, you could do it. Summarize. We have address is not well known. Error caused it to be late. Body's still warm. I doubt this is gonna work. Oh! You did switch one out. Where are you?
Why do you
So-
always warn him?
I'm pretty darn sure that means that one's
Yes.
there. So let's see, let's try other ones. Let's see. Not well known. Error caused it to be late. Could be that. It was that one. Nah. That one? Oh, where was you? Okay. I
Usually-
hate these.
It changed out 2 of them to be correct. Now you just have to figure out which one was wrong.
Oh. Did it change
So
out
put-
to?
Yeah.
So it was
Think
you
so.
and...
So just go down the line of choosing for each spot.
Nope. 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 Stop. Nope. So you. Oh. Stop. Mistake was intentional. Why did the killer send his letters? There was apparently a couple of possibilities. Superiority. Guess not. Glory. Guess not. Xenophobia. Guess not. Because the body was still warm. Nope. Had the wrong address. Oh, because his address wasn't well known. What?
That doesn't
That's
make
a
any sense.
stupid
Is everything
reason.
clear now?
No!
You might like to explain your reasoning again.
Yes.
Exactly!
Of course. First of all, remember that the murderer made it a rule to always post his letter before the murder.
Yeah, I said
He
that.
never digressed from that rule.
Yeah. Rules are very
However, in
important to
Cheston,
killers.
he encountered a problem. The village has only 500 inhabitants. With advance warning, it would be easy to arrest him. Therefore, the
why
murderer
choose
delayed
that
his
place?
letters deliberately with the wrong address. The plan wouldn't have worked if he'd sent it to Scotland Yard or the papers because everybody knows their addresses. The mistake would have been corrected and the letter would have been on time. That is why the murderer chose me as the recipient.
Oh, okay, now it kind of
Because for
makes
his plan to
sense.
succeed, it was necessary for at least one of the letters to have a wrong address and get lost. It was very cunning.
Yeah, okay. I understand the reasoning
It is
now.
a very subtle plan. It matches the profile we have drawn up of him perfectly. That of an intelligent, daring and calculating murderer.
Which does not fit Cust at all.
That's not how you describe Cust.
Exactly.
You are quite right, mademoiselle. Like you, I find it hard to believe that this dull character is the clever murderer we are looking for.
Do madmen...
No.
I mean, if he's mad, he might have two very different sides.
No doubt. But the murderer is not mad. All the specialists agree that he does not have the profile of the psychopath.
Yeah, but he's killed a bunch of people.
I don't know.
If Cust is not guilty, how do you
Cunning,
explain his presence at the scene of
willing
the
to
crimes?
be...
Mr. Clark, the
to
answer
use
to your question is in the
seduction.
medical
But he still goes
records
on
of
killing
your brother's
people. He might not do it the
patients.
Killing.
typical
Documents
way,
which
but
Cust most
Yeah,
certainly did not have
I
access
personally think that sounds very psychopathic.
he's still... Yes,
to.
I'm
Now try and get our brain
He's killing
cells
for
to
the
work.
glory.
Yeah. That's very much like a psychopath.
Yeah.
What do we know about Cust? Let's see. Found a way... That's not what we know about Cust. He was wounded during a war, apparently. Guess not.
Why not?
He went to Vexel because he wanted to swim. Actually, I think those two war things are going to be for a different one. Nope. Has buys newspapers. Tries to overcome travel sickness. Is easily influenced. I don't know.
Easily influenced and wounded.
Where was that? Was
All
that
the
you?
way, no, it's all the way on the other side.
Alright, easily influenced. And let's see. He was wounded during the war, or he wasn't quite right.
Wounded during the war.
That one?
Yeah.
Let's see. We want to replace with that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Genius.
okay. Mentally fragile, easy to manipulate. How to explain Cust's presence at the crime
he wanted
scene?
to go for a swim and...
Where'd swim go? Swim?
Yes.
By traveling by trains?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
You wanted to see the crime scenes, maybe? No. Oh, door-to-door salesman.
Yes. No.
We could replace swimming. We could...
No. It's gotta be, he went to one of those areas to swim, so that'll explain his presence at one of the crime scenes.
Okay.
I still know what the other one is.
We could just go through.
Yeah, might as well.
To you. So, it's not that he wanted to swim. I think it's that he wants to overcome train sickness. Well, traveling sickness. And then... No, stop. Stop that. I said stop. And it wasn't that either. Interesting.
The door-to-door salesman, and then just go down the line.
Oh! Was that... Oops. Yeah, that would have been...
Let's just go down the line.
Oops. Yeah, that would have been the most likely. I completely forgot that that was an option. Really?
Well, we're not getting anywhere.
No, and... Now that's interesting.
How to explain
Let's
his
see.
presence at the crime scene.
It's got to be... Oh! See, if we tried you in trains... Right, we would have tried you in trains because we, tried trains earlier. I doubt it has anything to do with their records. We could try both of them. Okay. Hackers manipulate...
Dr. Clark's patient's records provided a very
Patient
useful
one
list of
were the odd
potential
ones
victims,
out.
sorted by alphabetical order. The killer definitely used it, explaining the fact that all the victims were former patients of the doctor. It is this fact that clears Cust once and for all, because he never had access to these records.
Yeah, but that doesn't prove he was there,
did he
or
happen to be
explain
at the
why
scene
he
of the
was there.
crimes?
Exactly.
Either the
So that's
murderer
why I thought it
sat
was
there,
the
or Cust was following
swimming
him
and
closely.
the train
Yeah.
rides or whatnot.
Cust's highly
That just
suggestible
explains
nature
why it doesn't work.
leads us to the second hypothesis.
That's a stupid
The
question.
murderer was manipulating him.
I meally, it's a good
He
question to
systematically
ask.
sent Cust to the
But that
towns
is
where
not
he was
what was
going to
asked.
strike. so that the suspicion would land on the poor man's shoulder.
Which means if he's sending him purposely there, that means it's one of his
What
bosses.
sort of killer could have such a plan? And what would he gain from three completely
What sort of
different murders?
killer would have such a plan?
Psychopath.
Indeed,
Yeah.
it seems unlikely that the same murderer committed
They're
all the
completely
crimes.
okay with blame being
What should we take
shifted
from
to
that?
someone else most of the time. Wait, what? Drop a... I missed the prompt. Say that just one murder is of interest to the killer. Say that the killer has developed a taste for murder. Say that there were 3 murders. Say that the murderer kills for pleasure.
Kills for pleasure has developed taste.
I'd say that probably one of them would have been of interest, but the others were a cover-up. Because very rarely, actually, in things, is it an actual, like, serial killer, where they kill once just for the heck of it, and then just continue on. Normally, it's they kill because they don't
Right.
like someone.
And out of your victims, which one do you think would be the actual murder victim?
So, someone had records to the profiles of Dr. What's-His-Face.
I guess that's true. And he
A couple people of Dr. What's-His-Face's die. Then Dr. What's-His-Face dies.
Yeah.
I think it's Dr. What's-His-Face that was the important one.
That's a good guess.
Should we go with that then?
Sure.
Just one murder was of benefit to the murderer. The others were just diversions.
We got no points.
On reflection, there is only
Oh, no,
one
we did.
conclusion. The murderer killed once
Just took
out
over
of
for
interest
Plant
and twice to divert our attention. This reasoning points at 2 potential culprits.
Franklin Clark.
And,
Donald Fraser?
yeah.
Yes, mademoiselle. That's good thinking.
Though I
Mr.
personally
Fraser
would
may
throw
have
in
killed Betty out of
Miss Gray
jealousy.
in there too.
Mr.
The
Clark may have killed his brother
lady who is
in order
helping
to
out
inherit his large fortune.
Dr.
Both
What's-His-Face.
have a motive.
But Donald did not have access to Dr. Clark's records.
Yep.
Please allow me to disagree with you, mademoiselle.
What? Oh. Indicate that Donald was traded by Dr. Clark. Indicate that Donald's firm. I think that's true. I think his firm worked for him.
He works for Court and Brunskill, one of whose clients was Sir Carmichael.
It doesn't prove that I went to Comeside.
No,
You
but
could have
you would
done
have
it.
had
And you may have
access.
used the opportunity to take a look at Sir Carmichael's records.
You think I'm guilty?
You or Mr. Franklin Clark.
And really,
That's
he would have had
ridiculous.
a lot easier
Both
time
of you
getting
have
to the
a motive.
records, since the records
The
were just
question
at
is,
home in a
which of
cupboard.
you has the profile that most resembles the murderer? Let us now try
We
and
should have had
get our
wheel
brain
bullets in our
cells
hand.
to work.
It looks like we might have wanted to.
Oh, the one guy that
is
lost
he
his
clever?
fiance? He's
Mhm.
holding hands with his sister.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
So actually, if
Is
he
Donald
killed
clever?
his fiance so he could actually have the sister, that would make sense.
Well, it seemed,
He was
according
one of
to
them.
both of them, he didn't notice the sister until fiance was dead. Sister was insistent that he only had eyes on her, and that's why he was so jealous. But also why the sister felt like he could do better. Someone could also
Right.
almost argue that it was the sister that did it.
I don't know.
Anyway.
She's dead though.
Yeah, the one that's
Oh,
currently.
that sister. Gotcha.
He would have made a good husband. Attentive and generous. Nah. Styled himself. That doesn't seem quite clever. He's a bright man with a promising career ahead of him, maybe. It's an awful scene. Told him that until they were married, she was free. That doesn't seem clever. They seem to like him. That doesn't seem to fit. No, I think it's that one.
Yep.
Self-confident. Like trains. Women seem to like him. Awful scene. Turned quite pale and started shaking. He doubted himself. Though, I mean, that's not really surprising given the thing.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. So far one doesn't match up.
Like trains.
Likes trains is still a stupid thing if those books are just everywhere. I think it's this one.
So far, we're doing pretty well with this.
Yeah. Generous. She at least seems to think he is. Though generous is not the proper term.
Okay.
Ladies and
It's
gentlemen,
glory-seeking.
Donald may share
That
many
would really
character
fit.
traits with the murderer, but he does not have his cold indifference. He has a temper. It is hard to imagine him planning anything. Also, jealousy is his motive, and crimes of passion are rarely planned.
Yeah, especially with multiple
Right,
murders.
I suppose it's my turn to be subjected to the same scrutiny.
I don't like
Absolument,
you.
Mr. Clark. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. I don't like him at all. Is he clever? Based about her relationship. School reports, according to his teacher, he was a good student.
Yeah.
Really, with that lack of discipline thing, could be,
Self-confident.
Actually, that might work for seducer. Successful New Year. Thanks for, defending my intrinsic.
Let's go with that one.
You want this one?
Darn.
Yeah. Square is already cored by. What? I have to see what the book has to do with it. Is it the book? Is it being married? Wasn't that one? Okay, I would have said that one was for seducer, but sure. That one. Nope. That one? Sure. Does he like trains? Oh, that one! That's why the book's there. Though that's still a stupid connection.
Yeah.
Both the thing and the connection. As normal, going with the price should be reimbursed. Actually, I think it should be this one. Cools. Oh, yes. Though again, that shouldn't be generous.
As you have all seen, there is a disturbing similarity between Mr. Clark's profile and that of the killer. In actual fact, it is exactly the same.
Still liking trains.
Mr. Poirot, your psychological studies are interesting, but your conclusions do not add up.
They do.
Why would I have wished my brother's death? The inheritance is lawfully mine. I just have to wait.
Yeah, but
No, you had to act quickly.
why would you? Bothered him. It's probably Thora.
Probably.
Because if, his wife died, which she was going to pretty darn soon here.
Yeah, she had like, what, 2 months left or something?
Yeah, it was something real short. Then he probably would have married her, or maybe he just wouldn't have and signed a lot of his stuff over to her anyway.
Because of Miss Grey.
Yeah.
Mademoiselle, although you haven't been telling the truth, there is no doubt in my mind that you would have found a way to marry Sir Carmichael after Lady Clark's death.
Yeah.
For you, Mr. Clark, it was a disaster. If Miss Grey had children by your brother, you would not have inherited a thing.
Yeah.
You realized the danger after reading several letters from Comside, especially one in which your brother opened his heart to you. So you hurried home from China, and you took action. In truth, Cust was no more than a puppet manipulated by the real culprit.
Or
You,
First.
Mr. Clark.
Such an
Yes,
imagination,
whatever.
Mr. Poirot. In fact, nobody manipulated Cust. The famous instructions he received by post. He wrote them on the typewriter. We know that for sure.
Or
Oh,
do
no.
we?
You know perfectly well. That is not true.
Okay.
Eh bien voilà, light has now been shed on the ABC murders.
I feel like we just
Theories
missed
are
something.
ingenious, but you
Yeah.
haven't any proof.
One point to him. For the moment, I have no material proof. Either
Are
I
you
admit to
saying
it,
that?
or I
It's
bluff.
probably in his head.
We should bluff. Let's see. Invent an item of proof found in Alice's tobacco shop. Lie about fingerprints. Say that the proof is going to be easy to find.
Fingerprints or tobacco shop.
Uh,
Which one's more like him?
I don't know. Because that
Because
one
he's
was
talking
the
about the typewriter, so I mean, if you
Yeah.
say that the fingerprints on the typewriter, which he's all going on about, it might make sense.
Except if it turns out he really never did touch the thing.
Then we can make some stuff in the tobacco shop.
Yeah, I think it should be the tobacco shop, or that's just going to be easy.
I don't know.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, tiger.
I'll just take the tobacco shop.
Okay.
One thing proves it. A carton of Place cigarettes you stole from Mrs. Asher and found at your home.
Oh, I think we did
You have
actually
nothing
find
on
some
me.
of those. Ooh.
You're bluffing, Mr. Poirot.
Ups.
Yeah,
Come
we
on,
should've gone with
Flora, there's
typewriter.
nothing for us to do here.
Ooh.
Don't touch me.
Ooh.
Flora,
I understand
Now
why
the
you
dad's
never
been
wanted to lend me your new
placed in other people's
typewriter,
minds, though.
and why you were searching through your brother's things. And the hole you dug on the moors. What did you
Oh.
hide there? The knife you used to kill your brother?
Ooh.
all right. Well played. I lose.
So, I mean, that's really all
See what
we
we should have
need.
gotten with the typewriter.
Probably.
Told you.
Eh. But, I mean, that's all we really needed, was just to place doubt in other people's minds.
You know,
Oh! See?
Don't come near me!
We shouldn't have
I'll
used
never
a
let
real
you
one.
take me,
I don't
Mr.
know.
Poirot.
I think real bullets would have been more fun. Yeah, see, especially since he's starting to kill himself.
Well, he didn't, though.
He's now.
Eh.
I'm sorry,
now
Mr.
having
Clark,
tea with him.
There is no easy death for you.
That
I
was...
expected your reaction,
We missed
so I
a
used
lot
blanks.
in between that.
Yeah.
I'm
Or at least
sorry,
it feels like
mademoiselle,
it
but
did.
your second chance has been lost.
That was so...
Franklin Clark will never inherit his brother's fortune.
So she's just a gold digger.
Mm-hmm.
What is with all this loading? Those cutscenes can't be that hard on the computer, or whatever.
Yeah, we should have used real bullets.
Maybe. But then just... Why? It's 3 in a row!
Disappointed at having missed the chance to become Lady Clark, Thora Grey left England.
Okay.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Donald Fraser and Megan Barnard married.
Well, it's nice for them. Now they'll be haunted by the ghost of the
On
sister.
Poirot's recommendation, Mary Drower started to work for Lady Clark. The elderly lady's condition suddenly took a turn for the better.
Yeah, it's because the one chick is
And a
actually
few months
nice and
later,
would be
to
a good
Dr.
one.
Logan's great surprise, she was back on her feet again.
That's
According to this eminent
miraculous.
physician, it appears to be an extremely rare case of spontaneous remission. Lady Clark has enjoyed very good health ever since.
Yeah, that's pretty darn miraculous. But I did like the one niece of the first
Journal of an
victim.
Innocent, the incredible story of ABC. As for A.B. Cust, after being advised by Poirot, he made a great deal of money by selling his story to the press. And as for me, and with business booming,
Who are you? I
Black
forgot.
Swan has become the #1 tourist attraction in the whole of Yorkshire, even more popular than York Minster.
Cool. Who are you again?
No. I don't even remember him ever being introduced.
Yeah, I don't remember that name at all throughout the entire thing. Hey! We did it! Bless you.
Almost sneezed.
So this is our second game finished.
Yeah.
Oh. I know what the next one I'm planning is. And it's a spooky one.
Good for you.
And you're going to leave me all alone for it, won't you?
Yeah. Which means I know exactly what I was thinking it was.
Aw, you're no
That's
fun.
What you just said confirmed it. I don't remember the name, but I know which one it is.
Yeah. If you do remember it, don't say it yet. But on that note, and slight mysteries to what I'm going to play next. The Heat Route!